Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's workshop, which is going to cover how to get started on Issuu. Okay, and in today's workshop, we'll be covering the basics of your account, some SEO tips, how to prepare your content for upload, how to publish your content from there, how to add in interactive links and videos, and of course, how to, last not least, share out your content. So that could be in the form of an embed on your website, as a full screen reader, or through the creation of a GIF. We do have a Q&A, so if you do have any questions, please ask me. Anything that you see with a green star next to it will indicate that it's a paid feature within our platform. Okay, and a little bit of housekeeping. All participants will be muted during the duration of the call. This is just to ensure everyone is receiving the best audio quality. And we are streaming this live to Facebook and YouTube at this time. Okay, and if you're interested in any future workshops that Issuu is hosting, feel free to visit our webinar page, which you could click into by pressing into the support field. And from there, you could scroll down and see any workshops that either the CS team is hosting or a marketing team. Okay. And just a little bit about your Issuu account. So this is a screenshot of what your profile page will look like. So generally, when you're sharing out your profile page link, it'll show issuu.com and then whatever your username can be. Please note that your username cannot be changed. If you do want it changed, though, I do recommend contacting our support team. From there, you can also incorporate any profile pictures that you may have, your display name, a description of what your documents you're uploading, as well as your website. And we do provide you with a way for you to incorporate any social media handles that you have as well. Oops, let me go back. And some best practices. So in order to publish your document, please make sure that it can open without any issues on the desktop reader, that it's not password protected, user access is not restricted. Any image resolution that is over 100 dpi will actually be scaled down to suit the web usage, but so please just make sure that it doesn't go above that point. If you have added any links to your document during the design phase, please just make sure to incorporate it as an interactive PDF. And when I say incorporate links, it means that you've taken the text and converted it into a link. If you have added any buttons, for example, that will not work within our platform. Okay, and as far as page dimensions go, since the Issuu reader is responsive, you could basically upload a document with any page dimension that you would want. And for accepted file types, you can upload PDF, Word, PowerPoint, OpenOffice, WordPerfect, and rich text format, but we do always recommend PDF first and foremost. And here you can see as well, if you are uploading your document to Issuu, please make sure that it is a single spread document because it will convert automatically to a 2-page spread. So if you end up uploading content with a 2-page spread, it'll actually convert into a 4-pager within our system. So here you can see an example of a single page spread that is correctly formatted prior to publishing on Issuu versus a 2-page spread, which will automatically convert into a 4-page spread. Here as well, you could see how you can export your content from InDesign. So again, make sure that your PPI is 150 and under. Any complex vector object should be simplified and flattened. And we do recommend using vectors for any of your images. And this is just to ensure that when it is converted in our system, the integrity and the quality of the image remains the same. Certain InDesign effects such as drop shadows, glow, special strokes may not be fully supported within our system. Again, if you do have a document with links in it, make sure to export it as an interactive PDF from your InDesign document. And we do have that InDesign export preset available in our Help Center. Okay. And here as well, you can see on the right-hand side what it looks like when you are setting up that preset. So make sure that your Acrobat is 6. You're including any pages that you want. In this case, it includes all. Make sure to export your document as pages. Optimize for a fast web view. Create a tag PDF. Export all visible layers and include any hyperlinks that you may have. For interactive elements, include appearance, and then from there you can go ahead and export that document. If you are creating your content within Canva, go ahead and do so. And when you're done, press into that little download icon on the upper right-hand corner, and then select the file type as PDF print. And for your pages, select any pages that you want included in your document. And from there, you can press download. So any hyperlinks that you added into your content from there will actually be automatically added to the PDF, which can be detected within Issuu. Okay, and for anyone joining us who is a free or a basic member or a starter member, we do have a special promotion for you. You can receive 30% off your first year on our premium annual plan. Just use the code Academy30, and here are all the features available on our premium plan. We do also have a post-webinar survey, so please stay around and please fill it out. I would love to learn more about what other workshop topics you would like to see covered outside of the ones that we're currently hosting. Okay, and here you go. This is a full suite. So after you have attended all 3 workshop series, you should be a master at using Issuu. Okay, so let's get started into our live demo. And here I am in the Issuu publisher homepage. So this is the homepage that everyone will see as soon as they log into Issuu. And the first step that I would want to take after exporting my document from either InDesign or Canva is to go ahead and upload it onto our platform. So I'll press upload here. And from there, you have around 3 choices. So you can either upload it from your device, from Dropbox, or from Google Drive. So I'll take a document that I have from my desktop. And let me go ahead and search for it here. Great. So now that I'm uploading this, I'll go ahead and put in any details related to my document. So I'll go ahead and put in the title. And here I'll also add in the description. So again, for your description, make sure to input any keywords that will help with the search engine optimization of your document. Okay. For the type, I will put this down as an editorial. However, you could choose whichever one your document will file under. Within Issuu as well, you could set a backdate for your document. So a backdate really means that when your document is being shown on your public profile account, it may just appear lower as our system does prioritize and organize your documents by the newest release date. In here, you can see detected links as well. So during the conversion process, if you have any links within your document that haven't already been marked in your in the design process, our system will detect it. So if it begins with www. Example and then .com, it will actually automatically convert into a link. So this is great if you have a lot of links that your document ports out to. So I'll go ahead and check that. And when I check it, you'll see that there is a green star that populates right next to it. That just indicates that it's part of my paid plan. For availability, we have 3 different options. So we have public, unlisted, and scheduled. So when you publish something as public, it'll be immediately available on issuu.com and anywhere on the web for people to view. Unlisted means that it actually won't be indexed within any of those search engines, so people won't be able to go in and then randomly search for your document here and find it on our page. So only people who you have shared the direct link with will be able to access this. So one of the things I do recommend to our publishers is if they're still playing around with their account and say that, for example, they want to add a links and videos before they publish their document, just publish their document as unlisted first. And from there, they could publish it, add in the links, and then move it back to public at a later date. You can always make something that is unlisted public, but you can't make something that is public unlisted. Here as well, you can see that you can also schedule a date for your content to go live. So I'll press into this calendar here. And there you can see a drop down for you to press a date for your document to go live. So here I want it to go live 3 weeks from today's date at 9 p.m. And please note that this will be shown in UTC time zone, so whatever that converts to within your own respective time zone. And for your settings as well, you can allow for your document to be downloadable. So for example, I uploaded a PDF of the document to my Issuu account. So when someone does end up downloading it, it will download it as a PDF. As an alternative, if I uploaded a PowerPoint presentation to Issuu to share out and someone ends up downloading that document, it will actually download it as a PowerPoint to their desktop or wherever device that they're using as well. Okay, so now that I have placed in all my settings, I'll go ahead and press publish now. Okay, and so here you can see there are a variety of options I can do. I can view it live on Issuu, I can share on my social media profile, or I can add it to my website. We also do have this little share module on the upper right-hand corner, and this is just so that you can easily share out your document to any of the following social media widgets. And here, if I copy this out, I should be able to see my document, but it may be pending approval right now. So whenever you publish something on Issuu, our system does automatically go through it just to make sure that there isn't any explicit content in there. Generally, this will take up to 15 minutes. So if you do end up seeing this at any point, don't worry about it. Just leave it alone and come back in 15 minutes and it should populate for you. Okay. And you do see that we do offer this full screen sharing option for you too in this little module. So really an easy way for you to grab any of your content to share out. And here as well, you could see there are a few options for you to do in this publication preview. So you can view it live, you could download the file. And here we also have an option for you to replace this file with another file. So a question I get asked a lot is, can I make any post-publication edits to my document? So that can include editing the text, adding in a page, or removing a page. So the answer is we currently don't have that capability, but what we do recommend is that you go back to your original document, make those necessary edits, and then re-upload the file here from here. And what this says is it'll keep any of the title or description that you added in all your system settings, and it'll also maintain any statistics that you have under that profile as well. So after doing that, the first thing I want to do is actually make my content more interactive as it is a digital file. So I'll go into add links and videos here. And then I'll press into pages 4 and 5 where I want to add in a link. Let me zoom in so everyone can see it a little bit better. So here you can see a table of contents, and within Issuu, you can actually build this out within this system here. And to build it out, it's very simple. Just go ahead and create a box around where you want that interactive content to click into. And from there, we do have a few options. So I'll go through this with you. So here we'll press into go to page. This is page 6 here, so I'll go in and input page 6. So when someone does end up clicking into this, they'll actually automatically flip to page 6. And let me zoom out here. And let's scroll down over here. And for example, maybe I want people to be channeled to my Instagram page when they click into this handle here. So I'll make a box around here again. And then you can enter in a web link. So there, I'll just put instagram.com and press done. So when someone clicks into here now, they'll click directly into Instagram. Now let me go back to my reader. This one already has 2 links. I'll go into page 3 as well. Let me zoom out. So maybe, for example, I have an ad on page 2 and I want to port out the reader to my advertiser's page. I could go ahead and do so by basically covering the whole page and then pressing shopping here. And this actually displays a shopping icon right on top of your link. So for this, I'll just put in Amazon.com. And so maybe, for example, if that customer was interested in buying this branch here, they could go ahead and port over to Amazon.com to do so. And within Issuu, you could also incorporate any videos of your liking as well. So I'll go ahead and create 3 videos here for you to show. And we do have 3 different video options. And so if I toggle to video here, please just make sure that if you do incorporate a video here, to make sure that it's either on YouTube or Vimeo, as those are the two video hosting platforms that we offer at this time. And from there, you can incorporate any links that you have. So I'll incorporate this YouTube video I have here. And I'll just quickly go through and incorporate each example, and I'll show you on the next step what they all look like. So this is play and overlay. This is embed in publication. And this is embed in publication and autoplay. Okay, so once we're done with that, we'll go ahead and press save, and let's view it in our spread. Okay, so it does look like it's still pending review. So let me go back and do a workaround here just to show you. Okay. Oh. So here you can see that the table of contents that we built out should work. So when I press into this link here, it automatically flips me to page 6. And here you can see as well the Instagram handle. So when I press into this Instagram handle here, I should automatically be ported out in a new tab to Instagram.com. And if we scroll back here, you can see that shopping link icon displaying on top of that image that I included in. So if I press into it, it ports out to Amazon. And if you do have issue statistics available on your plan, you can see how many links, how many clicks someone is pressing into your document. And here you can see the 3 different video playing options. So here we have the overlay option, which will overlay on top of the existing static image. And so when I press play, the video will automatically start playing. When I press into this document here, you can see that it's already embedded in. And here we have embed in publication and autoplay. So once the reader flips into the specific page, the video will automatically start playing. Okay, and so we head back to our document here. And so once you're done adding in any links and videos that you have, the next thing you want to do is to share out your document. So there are a variety of ways you could share it out. So you can either share it out as a direct link here, or you could go in and start embedding in your document onto your website. And this is actually one of our most popular features that we have here on Issuu, because people do like driving any traffic that they have to their website. So you can actually customize any width and height that you have for your embed. Generally, I'll leave it at responsive width, but if you want to, you can always customize this. So as long as you enter in something that is between 1 or 2,000 pixels, so if I make it 2,000 pixels, the embed will actually show up very large within my website. And then here you can see that the background color automatically defaults as black, which is available on our basic and starter plans. But if you want to customize it, you can go ahead and do so on this custom color scale here. This is also a great way for you to incorporate any, I would say, logo branding that you have or color branding that you have. You also choose a different start page as well. So generally, we will default to the first page, which is the cover page, but you could choose any of these page options here. And here we have a double page layout and a single page layout. You also have your pages auto flip as well. So that means that it'll just flip on its own. And it might be a little bit more eye-catching in the form of an embed. And on the bottom left-hand corner here, you can see that there is an option for you to remove your Issuu branding and also promote your publications if you want to read more within our system. And if you don't want this document to be easily shared out, you could go ahead and hide the share button here. And again, you'll see these green stars, which represents that it is part of a paid plan. And this is what I call our regular small embed reader. If you want to go into full screen, you can as well here. And again, it'll default to that black color. So I could go ahead and just copy out this color here so you could see what it looks like. So it does change the background color. And from there, you could either incorporate a logo as well or a background image. Just make sure that this is pasted in as an image URL instead of a JPEG or a PNG. And once you're done setting up all the customizations, go ahead and grab the embed code and head over to your website to start embedding it in. One thing to note, though, that is if you do end up making any changes to your embed, so maybe I change this to 1500 width, this does actually change the embed code here. And if you already have your document embedded on your website, it actually will not reflect that change when you set it up in the system. You'll have to take that new embed code and then embed the embed code to your website again. So just a fun fact. And here we have our full screen sharing option as well. So this, again, is a great way for you to share out your document as a link. And you can easily share out. Just grab the save and get link. Here, copy out the link and share out. And I do recommend using this to share out either on social media or if you're sharing out as an email as well. That's a great way to do so. And here you can see a lot of the similar customization options that were available on the Embed On website. So you could choose a different start page, change your page layout, auto filter pages, and of course, change that background color as well. And you can also incorporate any logos that you have and promote your publications and also hide the share button if you don't want to easily share it out. And then from there, you could save and grab that link, copy it out, and then share it out wherever you want people to view your document. And on the upper left-hand side as well, you could see that if I do press into it, I could download the document from there. Okay. Last but not least, you could also go ahead and create a GIF from any of your documents as well. So if I press into create GIF here, you could see that the first thing that asks me to do is select a background color. So I'll go ahead and do so here. You can see on the right-hand side a preview of what it looks like. And from there, I could go in and press into any spreads that I have. You can select a maximum of 5 spreads. So click into here. If you want to remove it, just click into it again. And once that red border is no longer appearing on the outer corner, you know that it's been deselected. Okay, so it says all 9 pages have been selected, so I reach my maximum. And so what you can do from here is you can either download it. So you could download this as an MP4 and share out to social media. So that could be your Instagram, your TikTok, or you could download it as a GIF file instead. GIF files are great if you're looking to incorporate it in an email, which I know that a lot of people end up doing. And it's just a more captivating way to present your document or just give people a little preview of it instead of just a static image, which we all receive those type of marketing emails, and they do kind of appear less eye-catching, I would say. And from there, we do have a beta integration. So you could create a GIF within Issuu and then go ahead and export it to MailChimp from there. Okay, so that really concludes our workshop today for getting started on Issuu and how to publish, add interactive links onto your document, and also how to share it out. If you do have any further questions, I do recommend toggling to our Help Center. It's a great resource for you to learn more about Issuu. So maybe, for example, I wanted to learn more about embedding my content, I could press into that and then learn more about it, like resizing the embeds to be responsive. And if you do want an overview again of what we covered today, I do recommend that you go into your webinars and tutorials, and we do have a recorded version of this workshop. So if you do want to look over it, go ahead and press into this Issuu Academy recording here. And here I'll go ahead and dive into our Q&A. So AMYN says, what is the 50% code? So right now we don't have a 50% code promotion. We only have a 30% off code promotion, but I'll go ahead and send it to you in the chat for everyone to click into if they are interested in it. And I'll also launch a poll just to learn where everyone learned about our workshop today and what they were interested in learning about. And during this time, feel free to enter in any questions that you have regarding the issue. Hi, for anyone who is inputting questions within the chat, can you please put it in the Q&A? So Lainey Beckwith asked if we were sending to prospects, how would we track the emails that open the document? Would we have to send through MailChimp or Constant Contact? So you can actually send out any documents that you have through MailChimp or Constant Contact. Generally, when you're looking for that level of statistics and for emails, you can track it through those platforms. Issuu is not an email platform by any means, so we can't track if someone opened up your document from MailChimp or Constant Contact, but we can track if someone went in and maybe engaged with a certain page. Great question. Okay. If no one else has any questions, I'll go ahead and end today's workshop. Thank you again for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow if you're interested in learning about how to build out visual and article stories with us. Bye.